good.
So tell me what you're doing here.
Well, I'm working on a reclining female figure that you can see here, and I basically got the idea from a picture. So I'm just working from a photo. I don't even know where I found the picture, but so that's what I've been working on, and I'm working on her feet right now that are intricate and delicate and difficult. And
how long have you been working on her, approximately?
Approximately, yeah. What do we think? A couple of months?
A couple months. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's coming along. I mean,
she looks wonderful.
I think I'm going to mount her on almost like a frame and maybe sand, or cast something that looks like sand. So she's reclining on sand.
So you're going to make a mold?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will have somebody make a mold and cast her. I think I'm going to cast her in bronze.
Oh, it sounds exciting.
It is exciting.
So we will, I think we'll check back with you and see what she looks like when she's cast.
Great. Absolutely.
Okay, thanks. All right, so I see it looks like you're working on...
Death. No, I'm just joking.
You're working on a skull.
The truth is, this is going to be Marilyn Monroe.
Oh.
But my teacher says I need to do the skull first, and then I'm going to build Marilyn on top of that. I know it's hard to believe, but this is what's going on.
Okay, okay. So you're getting the underneath structure down first.
Yes, yes, and actually I find it extremely helpful to be working on this. Because I want to do portraits in the future, so really this is very critical for me to learn.
Looks like a nice job there. How long have you been working on this?
I think that's about 3 sessions.
3 sessions.
Yeah.
You've done a lot in 3 sessions.
The difficulty is to get the exact measurements.
So are you using a tape measure, or what are you using?
No, I forgot my tools today. That was very smart of me. But I have a special thing that I don't even know what it's called in English. So that, you know, you measure like this, measure like that.
Okay.
And I didn't bring my skull.
So you're working off a skull.
Yeah, we're gonna borrow.
I think we have skulls in here you could borrow.
But I'm pretty anxious to now get started with the skin and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, you get the approval from the teacher as to, I guess, when you go to the next phase of it.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, so we'll keep checking in with you and check your progress. Okay.
Okay.
Bye. So what are you working on, Roger?
Roger is working on his masterpiece.
Oh, yeah?
It's going to go somewhere up in here.
So this is already fired. You made it out of clay?
Already fired, and it's going to be glued together and then painted to mark up and splotch up and fill up all the holes. And Roger noticed that he left one of the wires in before firing.
And you fired this, and now you have putting it together.
Now I'm putting it together.
That's quite a challenge.
That
itself.
is a challenge. But I'm finding where the pieces go together. I just found that piece.
Good.
I think. Well, I thought.
Well, and then after you put the piece, you made it out of clay, you fired it, and then you're putting it together, and you're going to patina.
It was like a dreidel. It came out of clay.
So dreidel came out of clay. Okay. So you know what color you're going to make your dreidel?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. It's a nice piece.
Just have to figure out where the pieces go.
And this is like what, your 4th or 5th piece? Something like that? 6th?
Maybe 5th or 6th or 7th. I don't know.
Yeah. You're
The house
doing
is
wonderful.
filling up. I found the piece to go to. I found the piece to go
Right,
together.
well, we'll check in with you later and see how you, what you do with the patina.
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 So I filed, I put in matches that are nice. So one by one I'm getting this put together.
Okay, we'll check in with you later. Bye, Roger.
I'm making this piece that I was inspired by 2 couples sleeping. So they're kind of just floating horizontally, embraced and overlapping. It's kind of figurative, and it's my first piece.
This is your first piece? That's impressive.
Thank you.
It's very impressive. And how long have you been working on this one?
It's been about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, that's wonderful. So we're going to go around and take a look. Are you working off something in your head, or are you just working off a picture?
I saw a photo that inspired me, and I drew a sketch of what I wanted, and building off of that.
Okay, that's terrific. Bye.
Here's the inside part of my socket, okay? I'm going to square this off. First of all, let's take this. I'm not going to go all the way and explain all this right now because it's steps, steps, steps. And I give you too many steps, and you're going to say, "What did he say?" So anyway, from the inside of the eye, this is where my eye attaches, from here to here. Look at this. Inside, there's the bone. There, see?
Yeah.
Tear duct to the end of my eye. You feel it on your own, it's attaching right to that bone.
Yeah, oh wow. Wow.
You're my kind of man. You're bold and brave. What sign are you?
You what?
What sign are you?
Aries.
Okay. You're my kind of guy. Okay, so look at. So here we are. We stopped. Get back here. Okay, we stop. So this is also, if you go straight up, this is the edge of where my skull changes direction.
Yeah.
You know? Someone really wants me. I gotta call this. Can you cut? Okay. Okay. So see this? Right there? See that edge there?
Yeah.
Edge there.
Yeah.
Just carry it up past the bone. Notice, it's the edge of the front of my face minus muscle. Okay? That's very important. Okay. So now, this edge is also where I change directions on this zygomatic. See how flat you have this here? I started to change a little bit. But notice, right here, we have one edge going here, but now we got another edge going like this.
Yeah.
So from here, we're going to wrap it around to the middle here, right? Which is the widest part of my skull.
Yeah.
Face, not my skull. And I'm going to take this. We'll adjust it when we see it. You see that?
Yeah.
White part there. And then this goes back in. Right?
Okay.
Now, and then from right there, we got to change the direction. So here, see that nice little cheek muscle bone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Change the direction. If you understand these things, you're going to be able to make faces like out of your believe in mind. It just come easy. You just think systems. You don't even think of the person. You're looking at the place where the person's face is in this movement, and you use these systems. The next thing you know, it looks like, you're not struggling like, you got a good eye, but you're struggling and struggling, trying to understand, where does this go? And then you see it. I got the system, and I'm just making comparisons over and over, but to a system. And next thing you know, God, it's so much easier. Okay? Let me just be doing it for you. So it goes there. So I just took this angle in here, okay?
I'll just see.
Yeah, it's not a big angle. Well, actually, we can scoop this out. I'm going to just scoop it out because you're going to have cheek muscle and everything coming over there. It's probably really good to do that anyway, just like this one. So a little scooped out, and then you get really good mouth furrow. Okay. So see this?
Okay.
This edge is forming the square, and this drops. And then bring this up. You might support this with clay so it doesn't fall back. Here it's going to be right there. Make your width here. Trim this back in again. Look at that skull. And right behind here, this is pretty good where you're tapering in. But I bring this out a little wider there and taper it in here. Anyway, it's tapered in a little bit already. Around it. Okay?
Very good. And I'll
you
do
already
that to the other side.
And this is really important that you learn to do this right. This thing, and I'll explain it later, okay? This is how this comes down. Because this is the part, see this little space right here?
Yeah.
This generally is right above the middle of your eye. So look at here. Here it is. Feel this bone that goes up where you change direction?
Yeah.
Close your eyes, I'm going to scare you.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
See this? This is where you're changing direction, sloping down.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's like it's right above where your eye closes. So it's part of the structure that will help define you more as a human and an attractive man that you are, and Marilyn Monroe that you're going to do. Okay?
Hi, Robert.
Hey.
So tell me what you do. Good. What's going on here?
What's going on? I hope that I'm making an abstract female figure. That's what's going on. Trying to design it so that it won't fall apart.
That's a nice style you have.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how long have you been working on that?
This is my third session, third day.
Are you going to fire this?
I'm probably, if it turns out well, I'm going to bronze it.
Oh, you're going to make a mold then?
I'm going to make a mold. It's going to turn out, it's going to be an abstract female.
Abstract female.
Bronze figure.
Well, that'll be nice.
I like it.
Yes, that's really nice. We're going to take a look around. Maybe you can turn the table so we can see all around.
I'm just trying to get the form and the structure.
It's very nice.
And then I like the energy to it.
It's wonderful. It kind of is goes along with the style of your other pieces. It's lovely.
It is. I like doing abstract women.
It's lovely. Well, we'll check it out after it's bronzed. Hi, Alan.
Hi there. I've been working at this for about 6 months, off and on. This is a couple of dancers doing a wild dance together. So I'm just roughing up the finish and getting ready for the final touches here on the extremities. So I'm almost ready to be done.
Okay, she looks very nice. So some wild hairdo you have there.
Well, why not?
Looks great.
You had a couple of embrace like that. That's a hairstyle deserving of the embrace. So why not?
Very, very nice. So you're not going to fire these, you're going to make a mold, right?
Make a mold of this, yeah.
Because you have an armature in there.
Right.
And how long have you been working on this piece?
Like I said earlier, about 6 months or so.
Well, it looks beautiful. We're going to check back in with you and check the finished product out.
Okay, great.
Okay. Bye.
I put eyes on outside of the eyes. So
But everything is coming in.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was looking like a ghost. The eye socket should be out like that. That's where her eyes are gonna. And what I usually will do for the eyes, let's see what the inside is. I'll just take a little piece of clay. No? Yeah. Just a piece of clay, just to show you. These are just guides to show you where they start. So when you actually get to sculpting, you don't have to measure it.
Right.
So everything is there for you. Okay. So that's where the eyes start. Okay? And usually that space is the size of the eye. So look now where I opened it up to.
Right.
That's the same as the space between the eyes. Okay. Now, what you can do as well is just put a little piece like that, ending, just ending there, okay? Making a point. So that just shows you where her eyes are going to terminate. Okay? Now move on to something else. Okay, she has this big smile. Are you planning on sculpting the smile?
Yeah.
So let's get the measurement from the bottom of her nose to the bottom of her lip. Okay? So just like that. Okay. Look at that space.
Yeah, no, but this is dimension.
So just mark it with the clay where her lip would actually be. And then how wide her smile is. You see that? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So you can take that piece of clay and extend it all the way out to where it's actually going to be. reference points at this point. Okay? Then what you come back is you come back to the side and you audit that for the depth.
Right.
Before you get into any sculpting. So you see in the beginning you're just finding points of reference, heights, depth, you know, although just like we did the first time with the lips.
No question. That was a that was a very important exercise.
So then let's do the same thing with the nose, okay? The width of the nostrils. Here. Okay? And then you're going to notice this thing is going to take on a whole new life and completely transform in half an hour. But you see, I'm going very slow at this point. I'm not jumping into it and blah. Then you can look, blah. Okay? And look, the depth of the nose. Okay? There, this is too big. So you take away a little bit there. And you added some, but you did it off the top of your head.
No, I did do what I measured.
Well, I don't know how you measured it. Alright. Then you can go and look at filling in that part of it. Now you get some measurements.